Is there any nicknames you were called while growing up?
Okay, this is a thing that has been going around on the FYP, and it's Devin. So let me clear that up. So that
hold on a second. I want to clear that up. I wanted to clear that up after, but let's get into it then. You want to get into it then? Okay, clear that up. Oh, okay. Is Devin? Okay, go ahead, clear that up. Let me hear what you said. I will ask my question.
Let me clear that up to the ear. So Devin is a nickname that I get before I transition. Okay. It was a nickname that my mom gave to me when that's not on my birth paper. It's just a little nickname that I got. But the thing is that when I told people that, when people call me Devin, I told them he died. Is not there exists, because people need to understand once you transition, who were you before, it's no longer there. So I am Diana now. But still people every single time when I play matches, people always going on people's page and typing that name every single time when I'm playing matches. And sometimes the people who are playing matches now, they call out that name. Sometimes they tell them that, listen, those are trolls. Those are trolls, just ignore them. They're trolls.
I don't want to cut you off. I want to deal with that because I have a couple questions I have to ask about that later on, right? But I was asking, like, growing up as a child, what are nicknames you were called? Is there any nicknames you were called while growing up? Like in your younger self?
No, just only that one I just told you about.
Okay, so we're going to get on that because I have some questions to ask about that, and we're going to clear it up in a very proper way. All right? All right. So if I was supposed to ask you, what are you most grateful for right now? What would you say?
Okay, the most thing I'm grateful for is this opportunity that I'm getting right now. And I'm grateful for my cat that I love. I'm grateful for my people that my own followers. I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for life, and also I'm grateful for strength. That's all I'm grateful for.
Nice. Guys, before we get into the other questions, this is a part of the interview where we're going to get to know a little bit more about Diana, because, being on the internet, interviews are very important. That way you get to know who they are. So this is the first part where we're getting to know who is Diana. Then we are going to ask the public for 2 questions, and then we're going to get into something called a hot tea, where we're going to bring up some things that's already on the media that if Dada wants to clear up. But in the meantime, if you're not yet following Dada, give Dada a follow. You will see all the wigs and everything over there. And if you're not yet following myself, follow my page. Don't forget that All Talent will be back next week, Sunday. And don't forget that this Thursday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Jamaican time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We have Yankee. Yankee will be here this Thursday. Next week, Tuesday, we have Shauna Controller. And next week, Thursday, we have Lani, which is Rose's sister. We have Auntie Donna. We have a lot more interviews coming up. All right? So interviews are done every Tuesdays and Thursdays. How did you come up with the name Diana?
How did I come up with the name Diana? So when I first started my transition, my name, it means freedom. It means freedom of me just expressing myself and just me just starting my transition. Because I started my transition when I was 23, because I was living in a shelter at the time when I first started my transition.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Because I was on the streets when I moved out. I didn't have nowhere to go. And then I was living in a pine country where I had 2 bags with me, and rain and shower used to fall on me. I used to sleep in park bench because I was homeless before. And then after that, I came in the shelter system. And then when I came in the shelter system, that's when I started my transition. And I have friends that were there with me when I I just start my transition. And then after that, no, Diana is something that comes up to me, and that from that, it's just Diana ever since.
All right, I like that. I like that. So apart from social media, okay, I know you said that because apart from social media, you say you do like wigs and all that, right? Okay, perfect. Diana, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, where I see myself in the next 5 years, I want to get my YouTube channel growing. I want to get the YouTube plaque. That's where I see myself. I want to see myself getting an award. I want to see myself traveling, and I want to see myself even to do model for like brands and those stuff. And I want to see myself like walking the red carpet, and I want to see myself like, but YouTube is something that always been a part of me, like ever since, because I love YouTube and I love social media, and also too, I want to able to like finish my transition in the next 5 years time too.
Next 5 years.
And
We're gonna
another place.
nice. We're gonna get to some questions about you transitioning. And what are your future goals?
My future goals is to just travel and focus on what I love to do. Still doing wigs, if I'm even doing people's hair, and just model for brands and focus on YouTube and going to like these brand events, and that's what I want to do.
You look like you really love hair a lot. Where did you first realize that you love hair? When did you first realize that?
When did I realize that I love hair? Is when I start to do it. That's when I realize I love doing hair. That's when I start to do them, and that's when, because I used to watch.
No, when maybe when you were back in the like, how old were you? Let me break it. Like, how old were you? Like, were you like 12 years old? Like the first time, maybe the first time you did somebody hair, and you're like, wow. So when did you first?
When? I think when I was I really don't remember the exact age, but when I was a little bit younger though, because my mom, she was a hairdresser, and my family, they do hair. So I used to go at the hair salon because my mom do hair. So I used to watch them do hair when they do the braids and they practice, and yes, so I used to watch, and so that's how I gained the passion of, like doing, because I used to watch them all the time, because my mom is a hairdresser.
All right. And what do you do for fun? What do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? So when I'm not on here, I do bike riding, because I love riding bicycle. Like every summer, I would just ride my bicycle and playing music, and I love to dance. That's what I do for fun, and take photos too.
I like that. So, and what are some things that you love to do that people don't know about? So, like, what are some things that you love to do that people don't know about?
The things that I love to do that people don't know about. Okay, there's one thing that people don't know about me, is that I can swim.
Oh, you can swim?
Yeah, I can swim though, but I cannot float though. But I can swim. Yes.
You can swim, but you cannot float. Oh.
But I can swim. And then I can sing, but I used to sing, but not anymore. And then I used to do art. Like I used to draw and paint when I was younger. So art is always my passion, but I put it in my hair and makeup and fashion.
So are you a good singer?
Me, used to, but not that much anymore.
Maybe later on I might tell you to do a little, something for me.
Yeah, but not that much.
So I want to ask you a question, right? What is the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
The most embarrassing thing that ever happens to me is when... So the most embarrassing thing that happened to me is when
Take your time.
Oh my God.
I know we all have a lot of embarrassing things that happen, so maybe share which one is the most embarrassing you think?
Oh my God. This one is so intense.
Go ahead. Take your time. Go ahead.
All right. Is when, oh my God. Let's skip that question.
You don't want to see the most embarrassing time?
Oh, let's skip it.
All right. If there is one thing that Diana could change about herself, what would that be, and why?
And one thing I would change.
One thing you could change, what would that be, and why?
Okay, one thing I would change about myself, that I need to start having more thicker skin. That's one thing I would change about myself. Have more thicker skin and don't let things get to me. That's the only thing I want to change about myself, and just be confident more. That's it. And interact more. That's all.
I like that. What's your biggest achievement that you have accomplished during your lifetime?
The biggest achievement I have completed is hidden.
Accomplished during your lifetime, yeah.
Accomplished?
Yeah, during your lifetime.
Is social media. That's my biggest accomplishment.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and on my YouTube channel, I just hit 4,000 subscribers.
So, how much you have right now?
4,000 subscribers, and also I am monetized on YouTube.
So, in the meantime, let them know where to find you on YouTube. We have 9,500 people. Let them know where to find you on YouTube.
So, you guys can find me on YouTube. So, it's Diana _McLeish with my profile folder on here. So, that's where you guys can find me on YouTube. Because on YouTube, I do wigs, I do vlogs, and I do all of that on my YouTube channel.
All right, nice. So let's talk a little bit about Candy. What's the relationship between you and Candy now?
Oh my God, that's so